I'm not going to waste your time. The single best way to develop the skill of courage is to do the thing that you actually are like, you fear to do it. So I'm going to give you an example. For example, you're kind of afraid to speaking to girls in your class. And the way to develop the skill of courage is to actually just go and speak to them. Like without a second thought, just go and speak about something. Just doing this one thing will actually like, sort of like, if you played video games, you know what I'm talking about. It will add XP, like experience, to the skill of courage. Now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube like about how to be courageous and how to develop this skill. I actually think like those shortcut methods are kind of like, they're bullshit, honestly. And the simple kind of mindset that you can take from this video to actually develop the skill of courage is to do the thing that you're fearing of. I gave you an example with talking to girls in your class, but for example, for me right now, like you see, I'm walking in the forest and I'm actually hiking. So there's a hill in, like, I live in the city and there are a couple of hills right here. We don't have mountains around. And there was this one hill that I always want to climb it because like the review said that the view from it will be amazing. But the thing is, when I open up like the Google Maps like reviews on this sort of like hill, about like 40% of them said that in this forest, like the forest that I'm walking in right now, there is like a mass concentration of wild boars. So you know what I'm talking about. Like, this is just like, I'm walking to a hill and I can just randomly encounter a herd of wild boars. And so of course when I read about that, like, I didn't really want to go and hike today because it's actually like, it's pretty early in the morning right now. It's somewhere around like 9:30. Most of the people, like, I'm recording this video on Saturday and most of the people aren't even awake at this time, honestly. Like, on weekends everyone is just, from what I see, just tend to sleep to like 12, like past afternoon. And I'm here like at 9, just hiking around. Just hopefully I will not encounter a boar, but like there's a mass concentration of boars right here. And like I said, I didn't want to hike just simply because I would perhaps, like not 100%, perhaps encounter a herd of boars. But this is where the skill of courage comes in. You just do the thing that will actually, like, I for a fact know that later on, like even days from me, like a couple of days after, I will remember this hike with like a smile on my face. Just because this the foundation of self-improvement. When you first hopped on self-improvement, you, like, one of the first terms that you've learned was the term of instant gratification and delayed gratification. So instant gratification is basically when you indulge in pleasurable thing right now, but you pay the consequences later. And those consequences are usually not the ones that you want to pay. But delayed gratification is where you do the hard thing now, and later on you enjoy the fruits of your previous actions. And this, what I'm doing right now, is that I'm hiking around, just like I said, hopefully, like I hope that I will not encounter like a herd of boars, but later on I'll remember this hike with a smile on my face. This is what called the delayed gratification. And it often takes courage to practice it. So there's no, like, the simple like takeaway that you can take right now is just there are no shortcuts to the things that you're fearing of. There are no shortcuts to being good at talking with the opposite sex. You just need to practice it. You just need to be courageous and just actually go and talk about something with the girls in your class or the gym. You just need to do it. This is the way you practice it. And so yeah, bro, like I said, hopefully I'll climb the hill and I won't die because of an attack of a boar, and perhaps see you in the next one.